I've got to hand it to John DeLynn. He's a master polemicist.
So I don't know this Colton Miller character. It's typical for Mormon apologists to rely on ad hominem and attack people instead of, really addressing the substance of their argument. But I'm kind of upset. And I'm just going to kind of address what I hear his reaction to my comment being. So in a Mormon Stories episode that I recently re-released,
Here's a spicy one for you. John DeLynn recently re-released a video claiming that the early church was involved in sex trafficking, citing an article from the Nauvoo Expositor and referencing a claim by William Law. My guy Colton Miller responded to the claim, and then John responded to Colton, reading the actual article from the Nauvoo Expositor. It's kind of spicy. It's fun. I went and read the photocopy of the article, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Spoiler, this accusation doesn't hold up to scrutiny, historically, logically, or ethically. The Nauvoo Expositor was not an impartial or journalistic source. It was written by former members openly hostile to Joseph Smith and the church. While hostility alone doesn't invalidate a claim, it does mean such claims require careful verification, especially when being used to support modern criminal accusations. In the article DeLynn references, the accusation is entirely speculative. It begins by speaking generically of females in foreign climes and then shifts to vague she, with no specific individual, no first-hand account, no documented event or evidence. It's rhetorical and hypothetical, not evidential. Despite this, DeLynn takes this single paragraph and extrapolates that the church was engaging in organized sex trafficking. This is not just a stretch, it's a deeply irresponsible conclusion with no substantiated historical foundation. In contrast, the vast majority of historical evidence shows that early missionaries, and I would say that today's missionaries, are sent out for genuinely religious reasons. These men and women sacrificed years of their lives, traveled across oceans, and often endured poverty and persecution, not because they were part of a nefarious trafficking ring, but because they sincerely believed they were preaching the restored gospel of Jesus Christ. That claim is supported by countless missionary journals, including my own, and letters expressing love for the people they served. Converts who joined the church despite opposition, not because they were coerced. Many of them making enormous sacrifices to be a part of the church and, to travel to Nauvoo and to Zion. Also, a consistent doctrinal motivation behind missionary work, not secretive criminal intent. To accuse the early church of sex trafficking based on one hostile and speculative editorial when the overwhelming historical evidence supports another conclusion, it's not just poor scholarship, it's narrative-driven activism that is wildly misleading, at best, and downright deceptive at its worst. Let me know what you think in the comments.